Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season A, the platform where we speak truth to power. This young lady, Nolusindiso, will narrate her story. She was punched in the face by a Chinese HR manager. We need to call out racism and this kind of action, um, despicable action by others against Africans wherever we see it. So let's listen to her story. It is really
Hello, my name is
horrendous.
Nolusindiso. I'm from South Africa. I'm currently based in Shanghai, China, and I work as a kindergarten teacher. On Wednesday, August 23rd, during a disagreement, the HR manager at my job, a guy, punched me on my face.
See?
After he punched me and I was screaming, trying to get out of his office, he pushed me down on the couch, telling me that I needed to sit down. I screamed and I was trying to get my phone so I can take pictures and videos of what was happening. Instead, he grabbed my phone and said he didn't have my phone anymore. I don't know how I got out of the office, but somehow I got out. And I was running in the passage of this kindergarten trying to get help. There were various women there. All of them just watched and did nothing.
Nothing.
I managed to run to the stairs, but by the time I got to the stairs, he was already there, and he was preventing me from going past him. I was screaming, but he was pulling me, preventing me from leaving. I don't know what came to my head, but I thought about a different exit, and I ran towards the different exit, but he was chasing me. And during the time that he was chasing me, he was singing a song, humming a song, as though to distract me in case so that I can fall and he can catch me. I managed to get out of the building, and there was another lady outside the building shouting for the securities officers to close the gate so I wouldn't get out. But what happened is the security officer made a mistake. Instead of closing the gate, he opened the gate, and then I ran, managing to get out. By the time I got out, I had no shoes on, no socks on. They had taken my phone. I had no bag on. It was just me and nothing on my hands. I didn't know what to do, so I started walking on the streets, and I came across a young Chinese lady. Asked her if she speak English, and she said yes. I asked her to call the cops. She called the cops arrived, and we went back to the kindergarten. When we arrived at the kindergarten, they had gathered everything that belonged to me on the table, telling me that the reason why they were preventing me from leaving is because they wanted me to calm down so they can call the cops to resolve the issue, despite the fact that I wasn't feeling safe, and that is why I wanted to run away. Then the guy who had punched me told the cops that he did not punch me, that I hit my eye on the couch. I asked them to release the CCTV footage of the building while I was running, and they said they don't have it. We went to the police station. At the police station, the vice principal who saw everything happen said that she didn't see anything, and that when this guy might have hit me, she was on the phone, so she didn't see anything. When I arrived there, the cops basically told me that my visa is expiring next week, and I do not have proof that this guy has hit me, and therefore I needed to settle. Feeling like I didn't have a choice, I ended up settling for compensation.
Look at her face.
I'm making this video because
This is so wrong.
I'm making this video because
I feel for
there are
her.
so many of us out here who are suffering under the hands of our employers, who continue to disobey the law and treat us very poorly.
This is in China. Keep in mind, this is in China.
And I'm also making this video because I feel very powerless in this situation. They told me that if I talk to anybody or go to the media about the situation, then they would sue me and I would have to go to jail or get deported. They also threatened to put me on some teachers' blacklist in China so that I would never get a job in China. They also refused to give me any documents that would allow me to work anywhere else in China during this moment. But I'm not okay with just keeping quiet and pretending like this is okay and there's nothing happened. And I hope if you're seeing this video, you pass it to as many people as possible so that people know this happened to me.
It's terrible. Totally unacceptable.
People is possible. So that
Nolusindiso.
people know.
Nolusindiso is her name. Please share the broadcast. Nolusindiso.
I'm from South Africa.
Nolusindiso is her name.
I'm currently based in Sri
And I mean, to be honest, it is so painful what they've done to her. It is so painful. I mean, it is terrible. It is so terrible what's been done to her. Just look at that. Look at that. You see, we cannot be silent anymore. Really, we cannot. We had, from what I'm seeing here, we have no friends. We need to be standing together as Africans on the African continent. We must stand together. This is terrible, totally unacceptable, and we need to speak up. Let's find a way. We should all be finding a way to get in touch with her and let us hear her story and support her. We can't be silent. It is truly tragic, annoying. Well, it's annoying. It's upsetting. Doing her job. I mean, that man should already be in jail that did this to her. We hope, I mean, we need to try and put pressure on the South African government to call in the ambassador of the Chinese to tell them about her particular story and other stories. And in fact, the whole of Africa needs to be doing this. All the African governments need to come down and say, we're not allowing, you cannot do this to our people. They are coming to take our resources in Africa, and they're doing this. We need to put a stop to that access to our resources. We must put a stop to it. It's time we start linking it, because it is our resources that they're using to improve their own nations at our expense. And look at how they treat us. This is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. And we should call this out. This is sheer racism. How do you say it? Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Cisne Wire, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please subscribe to the platform, Cisne Wire, the platform where we speak truth to power. Let us support Nolusindiso from South Africa. And let's not let her story just be swept aside. This is not right. What has happened to her is wrong. And we need to call it out. We need to make sure we put pressure. That man must be in the police station. Compensation must be paid to her, not just severe compensation. And the South African government should get involved in this. They should really be speaking to the Chinese government to make sure that none of this, in fact, the whole of Africa, we need, this is why we keep saying we need one Africa. Because one Africa must speak with one voice. So that, because we are all being treated terribly in all these countries by these colonial powers and the Western powers and all of that, and the Chinese now. Enough is enough. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Cisne Wire, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please subscribe to the platform. Help us grow it and grow this platform. You're watching Cisne Wire, the platform where we speak truth to power. How can you help us? The best thing you can do is to subscribe. Let me show you how to do that. Go ahead and subscribe to Cisne Wire. Hit the notification button and, of course, give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. Thank you so much for watching. And this is so, I feel for Nolusindiso, and we have to stand with her. We can't just leave it. And I'm so glad she was brave enough to tell her story, because it's in telling the story that we're going to begin to put a stop to this injustice. So I salute her for the courage that she's shown, despite the obvious trauma that they've put her through. Salute to Nolusindiso. And please, let's get behind her. And I would like to reach out to her and talk to her as well. If anybody knows her contact, please let her get in touch, or share it on the platform in the comment section, and I will get in touch with Nolusindiso myself. This is not acceptable. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Cisne Wire, the platform where we speak truth power. Subscribe, hit the notification button, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Bye for now.